Haven't seen Wayne's World in forever. Welcome, everybody. When's the last time you've seen Wayne's World, treated yourself to a Wayne's World experience? Other than the recent commercials they just did. Those are pretty funny. Is everybody in? There we are. There's the Sully raid. It's going well. How are you guys? I just jumped in for the last 15 minutes or so. I gotta get that. Game, Fall Guy, play. It's a lot of fun just to watch. So I can't imagine it's got to be a lot of fun to play too. Hey everybody! So many folks coming in. A lot of familiar faces or names anyway. There's the Master of the Universe.
Check, check, check. Can everybody hear me?
I hear you.
That should do it then. Hey, that was a fairly smooth transition this week. Let me just adjust a couple of camera things here, and we can fire this bad boy off. How you doing, brother?
I'm good, man. How are you?
Pretty good. How's the weather up there? It's is it colder still in Houston than it is in Ottawa?
Yeah, I think it is actually. Boy, we had a lot of snow though. I just kept on shoveling, and it wouldn't end. The best is you shovel your whole driveway, and then the snowplow comes by and puts it all right back at the end. And that snow is thicker and harder. And you could spend just as much time shoveling that last foot of snow they pile on as you do the whole driveway.
Is there no way to set up a defense mechanism, like some walls that'll keep the snow out from the?
I was actually thinking of that the other day. I'm like, is there a way that I could just divert everything somewhere else? Probably, but it would be more an effort.
If you could make it, you could sell it to all your neighbors. That would be great.
I would just anger the plow guy, and then they wouldn't even do our street anymore, and then it'd ruin it for everybody.
What's beautiful about that business is it would all go to the driveway of the one guy who didn't buy it. So eventually everybody buys it. Then you got to sell a bigger, better one, a plow defense.
They do paid plow services where you get basically they have these little posts that you put next to your driveway if you paid for it. And I always hope when I have a joining driveway that the plow guy just kind of assumes that it's both sides, but it never really works out that way. They've been duped before, I think.
Oh, sorry.
All right. That's how we started.
Of course it had to be at the full volume. All right. There we go. I know what it stands for, but I won't out you. Audio is the devil. I can fix this.
There's only a couple people. No. Kooky. That is it.
It's gonna create an amazing echo.
There's always somebody building a dossier on all of us when we're live, so you don't want to give away too much information.
That's an old one.
They ask you what you're...
There we go. I think I got it now. Okay.
I never said that.
I need the intro. I gotta have the intro.
That's right. We didn't do that last time.
Well, we didn't. We just got to chatting. It'd be nice if I could just memorize this intro, but as many times as I've read it, I still don't have it memorized.
Has anybody else memorized it?
That would be great. Give everybody else a chance to see if they can get through it as some sort of game.
See how much you can type the intro that Big Sully says. No, there's no birthday for me. It's a secret birthday.
All right, here we go. We ready?
We're going to watch Masters of the Universe again.
Oh, my God.
Can't get enough.
Actually, I do have to watch it again tonight. All right, here we go. In the cinematic sea of prequels, sequels, reboots, and reimaginings, the Movie Retakes podcast considers the merits and desires for Hollywood's new takes on our beloved movie classics. Brothers Matt and Chris Sully examine the latest retake franchises, pitch their own original retake visions, and share their love for the movies that made them. I'm Big Sully.
And this is live at 5 or 9 or 6, whenever time it is for you, Matt Sully. Welcome, everybody, to another live episode of Movie Retakes. We're going to have a lot more of these this season, this year. And so hopefully all you guys will double shoveling. I like that one.
There's a t-shirt.
My. The double shoveler. I am the shoveler. Oh, man. Yeah, so much shoveling. Millennium Panda sounds like they have some shoveling issues, too. So you get it all. Everything comes to you, huh? That stinks. Well, welcome everybody. 5 a.m. there. It is live at 5. Fantastic. It worked. Somewhere in the universe, it was the correct time. Oh no, my name has been changed.
Stupid font size wouldn't change. Now it could be double anything.
Oh no, I didn't know you had the power to do such things. Well, you are the master of the universe. Speaking of which, we did our first watch along. What was that? Last Wednesday. A lot of fun. How many of you guys had come along for that? I'm sure a couple of you were in here.
Oh, I recognize some of these names from last week.
Yeah, we really enjoyed that. We're gonna do more of those. Actually, we're planning the next one now. We'd like to do when Cal Aird was there, when Coming to America releases. We're gonna be doing a watch along the very next day. I think it's the Friday it comes out. Yeah. We're gonna watch
drops
it
March
Saturday.
5th, but I stream on Fridays, so March 6th, you and I will pick up on it on that evening. That'll be fun.
So everybody, I like the idea of a Top Gun watch along as well, preparing for the sequel. That's a good idea. Yeah, so maybe we'll do something like that. But we are going to watch the Coming to America sequel. It's so hard to reference that one. They made it so difficult. Coming to America, which one? Yeah, so, welcome, Dracos. That's wonderful.
Dracos is in Qatar.
I am something like Sully, just a younger version.
Yeah, Dracos is in Qatar. We've got viewers from all over the world. Isn't that awesome? So he didn't have to worry about the snow.
Yeah, Coming for America. That's a whole different movie.
Well,
welcome. Newcomers.
This is your first time here. You got to go check out our podcast. The premise behind it, and this is the thing I struggle with everybody about. They're like, "Hey, next time do this movie." I'm like, "Wait, the whole idea behind our podcast is that we're going to break down a movie or franchise for a movie that has been announced, a sequel, a prequel, or whatever." So we've done things like Blade because that's coming to the MCU. We've done Spaceballs is the only one that hasn't. We've done Coming to America because we knew the sequel was coming. We've done Ghostbusters because we know there's another one coming. We've seen the trailer for like 6 years now, but we haven't got the movie yet because of COVID.
I know. Ghostbusters feels so far away. Like I've been so excited for that for so long that it's coming back around where they could do a whole new campaign and I'll get excited all over again. Cruella
might
looks
be an
good.
Interesting one. Yeah.
Did you guys
saw the
see
trailer
the trailer? That looks good. Yeah, all this stuff with the remakes of Lion King and Aladdin and all that stuff. Haven't really been interested in that, but that Cruella looks really good.
It looks like a twist, a big difference. I love it.
I like it. Yeah, I'm excited for that one. But yeah, we'll definitely update you guys or announce it several more times about the next watch along. Now, that is going to be through Amazon Prime. That's how this works through the Twitch app, so we don't get the DMCA takedown and all that sort of stuff. So that's unfortunately how we have to do that. So if you guys don't have Prime, well, there's time before Coming to America comes out, so you can. Yeah, it could be kind of a dark but funny sort of approach to it. I get that too. That's a good
Nessie's avatar.
Good note.
Nessie, our friend Nessie.
And on this, so we do the podcast, like Brother said, but we also have been doing these live episodes, which is kind of a slimmed down, a different take on the podcast, a little bit more interactive, and that is going to lead to some trivia at the end, which is always tons of fun. You guys get to play along, answer the questions as they come up. It's kind of a style of, if you ever played at the bar where they have the quicker you answer, you can get the more points, but you also lose a lot of points too if you're wrong. And then we're going to have all kinds of varying questions in there. They start off easy, but they get pretty hard. And we'll reveal the topic of that trivia here in a little bit. But first, I don't know if you have the transition music ready or if you're even doing that, but what you watching?
There was a weird pause. Here we go.
There it is.
It's a little quiet.
Seamless.
You know what? I've really backed off on the amount of stuff I've been watching lately. I did watch Warrior, which is a great series based on the writings of Bruce Lee. available right now on HBO Max. 2 seasons. It's wonderful. Great fighting. It reminds me a lot of the show Banshee, if anyone's ever seen Banshee. A fantastic show. Go back and watch that. It's very, very good. Lots of blood and guts and nudity. Right up my alley. That's exactly what I need in my life. I'm just being sarcastic. And then to total flip-flop, I'm now watching Young Sheldon because I think I'm out of things to watch, and I got great recommendations on it, and I thought, why not? And you know what? It turns out it's actually really cute and really funny, and I'm almost ashamed to admit I'm watching it, but I like it. And so there you go. That's been the majority of it. I did watch a few movies. We'll talk about one here in a little bit, here and there as they've dropped. The most recent one I watched, the HBO is doing the every movie they put out is now available on HBO as well. If it's a Warner Brothers film, I watched what's it called, Little Things, with Jared Leto and Denzel Washington. Is it Little Details or Little Things, something like that?
I know what you're talking about.
Pretty good.
Yeah,
not great, but pretty good. I'd recommend checking it out if you know what. I just need an infusion of new big blockbuster movies. I feel like I've been missing that for like 30 years now, so that kind of filled that void.
Yeah, and even when a movie does come out, it just doesn't have the same feeling anymore. Like I miss the experience of going to the theater. It's a celebration when you go out to go see the big blockbuster, and yeah, but it's it's nice to watch it at the house too, but it's just not the same. So anxious to get back out there. Warrior and Ted Lasso.
Ted Lasso is on Apple TV Plus, and if you haven't watched it yet, you are not a complete human being yet. Go watch Ted Lasso.
You've been talking about Superstore forever, and we finally got around to watching it. Thoroughly enjoy it.
I love that show.
Yeah, we're blazing right through that thing. It's funny. It's hard to pinpoint exactly what kind of comedy it is.
Yep.
Because there's some times where it's a little bit not racy, I guess, but sort of controversial topics and stuff.
Did you notice that?
No.
So there's Ben Feldman, our
Ben
friend,
Feldman, yeah,
and then there's the guy on the show. His name's Ben Feldman, who actually tried to steal our Ben Feldman's hotel room one time at a con.
But we have the real Ben Feldman.
Correct.
Although he's streaming right now, I think. Is that right?
Oops. I'm trying to... There we go. There's the one I was trying to take.
Superstore is fun.
Oh, man. I love it. Yeah, that show is so funny. I like the boyfriend who doesn't get featured enough. That guy is such an idiot.
Yeah,
he comes back around every so often.
He's been great. I've also been watching this show called The Uncanny Counter. It's sort of I don't know. It's a goofy sort of sci-fi version of what was that show a while back? They're basically Reapers, where they capture demons and take them to heaven or hell or whatever. So
there was a show called Reaper that Kevin Smith helped launch years ago.
Right. But this has been kind of fun. We've been watching WandaVision. John Oliver started up again, so we've been watching that. The first episode. Caught a few movies. We rewatched The Witch, which I'm always scared to watch again, but it's really good. Big Trouble in Little China, which has got to be like the 100th watch for that one. Fantastic every time. I watched Over the Top, classic Stallone. Turn the when you turn the hat around, it's like a switch. Fantastic. I watched this movie called Space Sweepers, which was a lot of fun. It's basically they're garbage collectors in space, and they find this robot girl that they're trying to figure out what to do with, and it's just good times. It reminded me a little bit of Cowboy Bebop, which is one of my favorite like anime shows of all time, and I love the idea of futuristic space, but everything's just kind of dirty and run down, and everybody's poor. I love that.
Yes, I agree with you. Like Idiocracy.
Yes, yeah, kind of like that.
What is Space Sweepers on? I've never heard of that one.
Oh, it was on Netflix.
Oh, okay, I'm in.
Yeah, it was good. I also watched on there In the Shadow of the Moon, which is probably one of my newer favorite time travel movies. It it also covers some basically interesting current topics of racial disharmony, we'll say, and possible outcomes of radicalism and how people are going back to try and change history. And I know I'm just making stuff up. This isn't a real movie. And no, it is. The only thing I didn't like about the movie is the title. It doesn't really help anybody know anything about what's going on. But In the Shadow of the Moon, I would recommend that. Sort of a deep cut. Check that out. But just for some good, easy watching too, Space Weavers is a lot of fun. We caught the Bee Gees' How Can You Mend a Broken Heart documentary, which I am a personal fan of the Bee Gees, have been for a long, long time. And even I didn't know a lot of the songs that they covered in this thing. These guys have been around forever. And whether you know anything about them or not, check it out. It's a really good documentary. And kind of sad. The good things did not happen at the end of their run.
When disco died?
Yeah. No, it was after that too. It's just that was a downtime for them. But yeah, there's basically 5 brothers that all of them basically one by one are taken away, and it's not very happy. That was on.
That's HBO Max for us.
I think it was. Yeah, I think you're right. But I think for us, we caught that on Crave, which is where we're getting the HBO. Let's see what else. And we are going to do a review today. We did a few of these last time. We're going to do one today on a movie we both watched called Greenland. You guys have probably seen it advertised over on Amazon Prime. A very high concept film. A family struggles for survival in the face of a cataclysmic natural disaster. We've all heard of that before. But this one's a little bit different. Directed by Rick Roman Waugh, not sure, who also directed Snitch and Angel Has Fallen. Written by Chris Sparling, who wrote ATM, Buried, and Mercy, and stars Gerard Butler, Morena Baccarin, Roger Dale Floyd, and Scott Glenn. Good to see Scott still hanging on.
That's the term I would use too.
Yeah. So what we both watched it. What was your opinion on this and rating, if you could?
You know, there's a few types of films where I'll watch any take on it, and I love any kind of apocalyptic, end of the world type film. There's so many that have been out there over the years, and they're usually that over the top special effects. It's crazy. This one was a little dialed down on that. They focused more on the individuals and stayed close to them. I liked it. All in all, I love Morena Baccarin, just one of the most beautiful women on the planet. So had me. And then Gerard Butler's not bad to look at either. I like Gerard Butler. I like his accent. I like him in general. The overall movie, I'd probably rate on our scale of 1 to 5, maybe like a 3.5. I enjoyed it. I would go back and watch it again, but it's not exactly on my must-own list. But again, if you need that big budget film feel, this is the closest you're going to get to it at home these days. So it might be something to check out.
Yeah, I thought it had a nice blend of that, where it was a drama, but also had a little bit of a feel of the big budget, because there were some effects and, disastrous moments and stuff. That is a handsome couple. I felt like this was a disaster movie that actually felt very grounded in our point of view. We weren't following the scientists, we weren't following anybody that was going out into space to do anything to this incoming disaster. It was just somewhat, a basic family that was trying to survive during this. And I liked the characters. I thought they gave us just enough depth to kind of root for them. The family drama didn't feel too forced to me. The situations were believable. There wasn't a moment where you're like, why are they doing that? That's so dumb. You're just like, yeah, that's what might happen, and this is what you got to do now. And so I felt like following the family along during that was something where you could sort of agree with how things would unfold, and the drama that happens is rather heartbreaking, but
it created a real tension. that you felt throughout. And there are a couple moments in there I'm like, come on, are you kidding me? Like, can they just get to the next step that's going to help them? Why do these things keep happening to them? But it, like you said, it felt grounded. It felt like the crap people would really have to deal with in those situations.
Right. Yeah. The only thing I really didn't like was the ending. I felt like it was sort of tacked on. Like it felt like it had ended in a more vague way where they weren't going to answer everything, but then there was like a test audience that said, no, we really would like to know more details, and then they added something on. That's the only thing I complain about, but it didn't ruin the movie or anything. For me, I think it's also around 3.5 stars, just short of 4 stars, because it's really difficult for a movie like this to sort of stretch beyond genre and entertain people that didn't come for just the basic sort of disaster movie sort of thing, but still very enjoyable, but better than I expected. I honestly didn't. We wanted to just watch things explode. And, I thought it was a little bit better than that.
You know, the weird thing about that one is I hadn't seen it advertised anywhere, period. Nothing, not a single trailer. I haven't heard any talking about it, nothing. Which, why you've got this movie, you spent the money on making it, spend a little on advertising to get people to the platform to check it out. Thought that was weird.
It was pretty much on like the main banner whenever we logged in for Amazon Prime, but I imagine there's slightly different marketing from region to region. We're going to get the Canadian version, which has a different stuff. I'm looking forward to Quiet Place 2 also. Same. And I think there's supposed to be like a spin-off as well, if I remember correctly. So
a not so quiet place?
Slightly louder place. And so he has plans for that world. Yeah, we'll get there before you guys. We'll save you a spot. So I have sort of a little commentary that'll segue us into the surprise birthday. This is like if you haven't listened to the podcast, it is sort of the behind the scenes segment where I just kind of gab for a little bit. Particular topic. And recently, Martin Scorsese commented on the state of cinema as inhospitable to art. I like Scorsese, but nothing is more typical than an old man complaining about modern takes on something they feel isn't as cherished as it used to be. Scorsese feels movie making is now a mass visual entertainment business, that Marvel movies are more like theme parks than cinema. Martin forgets that even Shakespeare was written for the masses. It had violence and sex and crude jokes. It was entertainment for the people that people now consider art. Let's forget what he's implying, that all his films are art, but he's forgetting that art is in the eyes of the viewer, and sometimes people just want to watch shit blow up. And that's why tonight we're celebrating the birthday of Michael Bay. Happy birthday, Michael Bay.
That's why I kept saying celebrating, because I know where this is headed.
I probably don't need to list the movies of Michael Bay. They're mindless visual feasts with so much camera movement you feel like the earth is spinning on multiple axes. They're explosive, noisy, fast, destructive, campy, and satisfy every aspect of what Scorsese describes as the mass visual entertainment business. Even snooty film elitists like Scorsese and myself has seen at least one Bayhem blockbuster, and we enjoyed it. What's your favorite Michael Bay movie?
Oh, that's a tough one. We're asking the audience too. Let's see what your favorite Michael Bay movie. First of all, I know a lot of people dog Michael Bay films. I love them. I don't care who knows. It's great, man. The Rock, Bad Boys, the Transformers movies, they're all great. I gotta say The Rock is probably up there as one of my favorites because I love Sean Connery and I like Nicolas Cage when he's at his craziest, and he was pretty crazy in that one. Well, he was pretty subdued, but got a little crazy at moments in that one. And I just really enjoy that. It's one of those I don't turn off when it's on at home. I always watch it. And I'm totally down for the 360 pan of the camera. Again, a lot of people dog it. I love it.
I love Dracos there. Basically, Michael Bay's candles are TNT. That cake better freaking explode. Again and again and again. Yeah, I mean, it's. I think everybody has some fun with one or more of his movies. We don't like them all, but that's all right. He serves a particular purpose, and for me, I'm not a huge Michael Bay fan, but Armageddon is one of those guilty pleasures for me, and I know Vanessa loves it as well. It's it's got all the Bayisms that I hate, but it's genuinely entertaining. Action's good, but the cast is, I think, where it all comes together. I love everyone involved, and I think that takes it farther than it would have been if there was the wrong cast there. Just really, really good people involved in that, and it makes it a ton of fun. The Rock's good too. Yeah, that is probably the tamest Nicolas Cage that we'll ever get. Especially, I mentioned this last time. If you guys haven't watched Mandy yet, and then when he's got that movie coming out, it's basically the Five Nights at Freddy's.
Oh yeah, I saw that. I saw the trailer.
It looks freaking crazy. But yeah, so we are actually going to do our entire trivia tonight is Michael Bay. So whether you love him or hate him, we're going to ask you all kinds of questions about him. So prepare your brains to spin around in circles and explode for all the Michael Bay trivia that we're going to do. It's going to be a lot of fun. First, I've got some homework for you. So this is kind of a segment that's really exclusive to the lives, but we try and put it on the website, movieretakes.com. If you haven't been over there, check it out. We put our pitches on there, our recommendations, and some original articles and stuff as well. But basically, I try and find something that hopefully you can find on one or more of the streaming services that Brother and I both thoroughly enjoy. This week's homework is Leon the Professional from 1994. Sometimes you'll find it just referenced as The Professional. They're actually different cuts of the movie. Leon, I believe, is the director's cut. Matilda, a 12-year-old girl, is reluctantly taken in by Leon, a professional assassin, after her family is murdered. An unusual relationship forms as she becomes his protege and learns the assassin's trade. This is written and directed by Luc Besson, starring Jean Reno, Gary Oldman, and Natalie Portman. This movie is the perfect blend of action and drama, and the character exploration is what sets it apart as a top-tier movie. The villains are unapologetically led by a corrupt and vicious cop played by Gary Oldman, who is, as always, delightfully over the top and commanding. I love that guy so much. Jean Reno is a gentle and quiet assassin who, despite being a murderer, is a believably lovable protagonist. The relationship with him and Portman is at times uncomfortable, but the gritty world this kid comes from is understandably what drives her behavior and her keen interest in Leon's chosen profession. Currently streaming on Starz and DirecTV in the US, as well as Netflix Canada, this explosive drama is a must-see. 4 stars from me. How many people have not seen this movie?
I agree with this. Luc Besson. I do like his movies too. You know what you're getting when you go to watch a Luc Besson movie, but really good.
Yeah.
Only 4? Wait, what?
Oh. Yeah, you know, it's close to being 5 stars, but per our rating, like I don't know that I could necessarily recommend it for all audience or like everybody listens, because it is a particular audience, I think. So it doesn't I don't think it's quite a 5-star. It's pretty dang close. Like for 4. For me, I love it. Like I'll watch it multiple times in a year. I don't care. It's just a great movie. Just trying to consider everybody else when we're doing these sort of recommendations. 5-star from Cheesemo, though.
Cheesemo knows what's up. Nice avatar too.
Yeah, I wonder what Natalie's going to look like for Thor 2. I don't know if they need her to be all jacked or not.
They don't. She'll probably get in a little bit better shape. I bet we'll see some definition in her arms. I mean, look what they've done for the other actors that have been in the MCU. But it's about the ability to wield the hammer, and have this power, not the Hemsworth power.
Yeah, I like. We got some love in here for some of the men of not just Besson, but also we're still on Michael Bay's men too, with talking about Pearl Harbor, guys in uniform, and Ben Affleck from Armageddon. Yeah, Ben's a handsome fella.
He is.
I think he's gotten better looking with age.
Oh, definitely. He looked like a bit of a schlub in what is it? Oh, come on. Oh, Good Will Hunting. I think it was mostly the clothing, but
he might be, but he's handsome.
What the in IRL? Oh, I love Book of Eli. That's a great movie. And yes, Gary Oldman. Name something Gary Oldman was bad in.
Everyone. Yeah, no, Gary Oldman. And I've never seen an actor that it seemed like for a while he only took roles if he did some sort of makeup effect. Like he just didn't want to show his own face or something because I think he wanted to immerse himself as some other character or whatever. But
Dracula,
that dude is just crazy. But I love
Fifth
him.
Element.
Even on that episode of Friends that he's on, where he's like he's a drunk actor along with Joey, and they're doing like this World War II movie or something. Dude's hilarious.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, it's a good episode. You should check it out.
Look at it as you said it. Were you reading that comment? Is that why you said it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I thought y'all just were on the same page.
I love it. I'm actually looking forward to watching it again. I'll probably be watching it very, very soon. All right. Good stuff, everybody. And looking at rewatching the tapes from last time, we actually, trivia takes a little while. So I think it's actually okay if we just jump in right now.
Sounds good.
Are we doing any sort of rewards?
Yes, we're gonna have some stickers. Assuming, but Vanessa's probably going to rank up high. She's already got a sticker, so we'll give away.
She's gonna play this round.
No, she should play. We should see her name in there. We're going to give away a couple of these movie retake stickers we had made with our logos on there to our number 1 and 2, unless it's someone who's already won. Like I still owe Corey his. It'll be coming. As he usually ranks high. I haven't seen his name today. And then Vanessa says not playing. I know the answers. Okay, so we should be safe to give out number 1 and 2. We'll see. Some prizes to you both. This stickers are what we're doing now. We're probably going to do more in the future. Some different things, just FYI. But everyone can participate in this game. In just a minute, Quiz Kit is going to come up on your screen, either your tab on your browser or your phone on your mobile device. You'll be able to hit Quiz Kit. You'll be able to go in and play to answer the questions. You can also link your Twitch account so that your name actually appears on the screen. So I would recommend that as soon as it comes up, you go ahead and do that. We're going to have Bayhem Bedlam. It's multiple choice. So Tarjir and Puma, still play along just for fun. You never know how you'll do if you just play along. You do get higher points if you answer more quickly. But if you get the answer wrong, it deducts higher points. Mm-hmm. So take just enough time to try and get it right, but don't take too much time. That make perfect sense?
Yeah. And if you'll remember, the way my evil works is they start off easy, but they get really hard those last few. So be careful on those last few. They are meant to take your points away.
It was basically like first 5 pretty easy, second 5 a little harder, and then the last 5 gonna rock your world.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
So, it was Magic Carpet Ride that won last time, isn't that right? It? So yeah.
I could probably get him a sticker anyway. I'm eventually gonna be sending him an envelope, but let's see if he can do it on his own this week. All right, Bayhem Bedlam. My brother has put together some great questions. I'm gonna get things queued up here. Bayhem Bedlam is the ultimate Michael Bay fan. 15 questions. Oh, you could do points or knockout. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I want to do I really want to do sort of like a bracket trivia thing later on. That whole knockout thing sounds really cool, but I think it'd be a lot better if we had more people. But right now, I think it's best to do the points.
Gotcha. That's cool. Yeah, I didn't remember seeing that last week. All right, we're starting the quiz. It's getting it set up. It does take a few minutes here. Let's see. Ask viewers to manage access by clicking the Quiz Kit icon. So you should see it on the screen now. Quiz Kit will come up. Should be an overlay or a button or something on your screen here to click on to bring up the game. It'll show up on. It should show up on everybody's devices. I don't think we had any problems with anybody not being able to access it. I'm going to view the instruction image myself. And then you can view your name on the leaderboard by... Yeah, you got to manage access and then grant. Depends on if you're mobile or desktop, what it looks like. But everybody should be able to access. You can still play along, Funko Lover, if you would like. Anybody who's won before, you can still play along and for bragging rights, and we can just go down the list. And if you've already gotten a sticker, we'll move to somebody else.
Yeah, it's more fun if everybody plays.
I think so. The more people, the better. All right, here we go. I'm going to get things started here in just a second. Hopefully, you've already hit Quiz Kit and you've gotten prepared. It may take a second after I hit start, but here we go. And in 3, 2, 1. It's working on it. Here we go. Question 1. What was Bay's feature film directorial debut? And I'll let you read the answers. You, the viewer.
Good, because I don't actually see it.
I'm afraid if I read it, it ends up influencing people's choices. And I think we can all read 2 words or 3 words closely, easily. 7 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And the correct answer on this one was it Terminator, Bad Boys, Weekend at Bernie's, or Pearl Harbor? I mean, I don't think he directed Weekend at Bernie's myself or the Terminator, so I'm going to go Bad Boys myself. And the answer is Bad Boys. Oh, this one tripped a few people up. That's okay. We got some people that haven't seen Michael Bay films, so that's totally understandable. I will be able to see the points, and we'll go over there from time to time. The leaderboard, this time I'll get it correct, and I'll know to read the not the one question, but the leaderboard overall. We'll review that after the 3rd question and see how we're doing.
Mm-hmm.
Question 2. What was oh, never mind. It's working on it. Which of his films starred the late Sean Connery? Oh, I might have helped you out with this.
We weren't discussing these films at all.
I hate that we say the late now.
Jump in, Funko Photo Lady. We're doing the trivia.
Doing trivia. Click on Quiz Kit on your screen.
It's never too late. I think we learned that too. A few people joined in late last time, and they moved up in the board pretty quick. The way it swings wide. Did we ever find out what was eating Gilbert Grape?
That's for the prequel. We'll find that out later, or the sequel. The options on this: which film starred the late Sean Connery? Was it What's Eating Gilbert Grape, Amistad, Dr. No, or The Rock? I think we know that the real answer on this one is The Rock, not Dr. No.
Tapeworms was eating. That's awful.
Oh,
I haven't seen it in forever. I remember liking it.
That's a good movie.
That's a long time ago. That's all that.
All right, next question. And then we'll take a look at the leaderboard so far. Next question. Q3. Which actor has starred in 3 of Bay's movies, including Pain and Gain? I know that one.
Sandra Bullock all the way.
I mean, she was rumored to have, but never actually. Or did she?
It's definitely Sandra Bullock. The answer is always Sandra Bullock. Always bet on Bullock.
That would be great if you just totally ignored what the right answer was, and that was what you put down as the correct answer.
Yeah.
Somebody guessed it just to see.
That'll be a fun trivia night. Just every answer is Sandra Bullock.
Oh my God, that'd be good. Except one, just to see who's paying attention.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Which actor has starred in 3 of Michael Bay's movies, including Pain and Gain? Is it Mark Wahlberg, Sandra Bullock, Russell Crowe, or Jared Leto? And the answer is Mark Wahlberg. 11 of you got it.
Good job, everybody.
Take a look at the leaderboard here. How do we answer just in chat? You can't on this one, Funko Photo Lady. You got to click on the quiz kit to play along.
Yeah, click the little icon, and I think you just have to give permission.
Yeah, it takes a couple clicks and you're in. All right, show scores. Let's see where we're at. I don't want the question. Nice. I want total scores. Well, actually, for this last question, Punked 11,490 was first and got it almost instantaneously. Got 29,520. I guess the most you can get is 30,000, but I don't think anybody can actually do it.
That is classic contestant number 31 in the lead.
There it is. Yeah, contestant number 31.
You can link your name. I think that comes down to the permissions thing. There's either if you're in mobile, I believe it's a small icon just under our heads. I think if you're in the desktop, it's on the upper right. It's like a little colorful sort of thing. You have to just find the little icon and click on it, and then you can give permission, and then you can join in. I think you can join in at any time, even if on the last question.
Yeah, unfortunately, we don't see the same thing you do right now, and it does vary depending on desktop or mobile. So you'll just have to look around and find it. The contestant 31's in the lead. Aggie Gregg in a close second. Savage in a not too far away third. And then there's a bit of a drop off. Punked, Finest Funko, Sean, Mr. 250, Magic Carpet Ride, not Magic Tamara Ride, and Mocking Lazarus. All right, let's go on to Q4. Here we go. Let me be a mystery, dang it. Question 4. Which Transformers character received a self-titled spin-off movie produced by Bay in 2018?
You didn't get credit. Oh, no.
Oh, Tamara.
Biscuits. Don't you dare let the biscuits burn. more important.
5 seconds left.
And don't forget, you can use the flex at any time to show off your score.
Which Transformers character received a self-titled spin-off movie produced by Bay in 2018? Was it Sam Witwicky, Jazz, Starscream, or Bumblebee?
It should give you, I think you just click on the screen.
Yeah, Falconer.
You just it's interactive.
You should see the link for Quiz Kit somewhere on the screen. If you're on desktop, you'll have to hover your mouse around on there to see if it expands. Most everybody should see it. If you don't, refresh and see if it comes up. The answer to that last question is Bumblebee. 16 of you got it correct.
We're going to do these pretty much in every live, so you guys will be, it'll be an old hat for you pretty soon.
Yeah, this thing's great. I really like how it works.
Mm-hmm.
All right, question 5. Here we go.
So you had a pop-out screen. Okay, that's good information to know.
Which Bay movie trilogy starred Will Smith and Martin Lawrence? I mean, even if you don't know Bay, I hope you got this one.
This is the last of the easies, folks.
It's about to get real. Like to borrow a cup of brown sugar? I love these movies.
It's definitely RoboCop.
Oh, yeah.
All the way.
Waiting for the players. What's Lord of the Rings? I'm not playing, but I'm surprised how many questions I actually know. There you go.
See?
You should play. Everyone should play.
So real.
I like to ignore the second 2 RoboCops. The correct answer to that question is, of course, Bad Boys. Everyone got it. I love it. Well done, everyone. And now let's check the leaderboard again, see where we're at, and then we're going to move on to the pain and gain.
Lawrence Gandalf. Oh, that would be great.
All right, so scores. In that last round, contestant number 31 continues to clean up, and that leaves the leaderboard. Still close.
That is
contestant 31 with Aggie Greg nipping at his heels, Savage making up some ground, Punked, Finest Funko, Sean, Mr. 250, Magic Carpet Ride, and Mocking Lazarus, all still on the board. Not much has changed there.
Will Smith would be a good Legolas. I don't know. He might be Aragorn, right?
He could play both.
Now I want to see this movie.
All recast and redone. Maybe that's the $1 billion show that they're making for Amazon right now.
Yeah, this would be great.
Here we go. Question. What is this? 6?
We're in the mediums now.
Which of these is not a Transformers movie title? Ooh. Okay, I got this one. 20 seconds.
Dark of the Moon. That's lame. You could do better than that. Come on.
Rise of the Poovies.
There we are.
I'm never going to live that down. All right, question 6. Your choices were Revenge of the Fallen, Dark of the Moon, Rise of the Machines, or Age of Extinction. I hope one of those stood out as the part of another movie franchise.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Dark Side of the Moon. Great up.
And Great Laser Light Show. Mm-hmm. The correct answer in this one was Rise of the Machines. A few of you fell for Dark of the Moon, and one fell for Age of Extinction.
Nerds in Paradise. I'm sorry I didn't use that one. That was a good one.
Next question. Question 7. Which Netflix action thriller did Bay direct in 2019 starring Ryan Reynolds? I did not know he directed this. But I know what the movie is.
Oh, yeah. No, a fan-made Fresh Prince series. How was it? So were they playing the same characters?
I thought it was okay, Tamer. I like this one though. Nerdy Curious. I only know this because Ryan is Canadian. You got to keep tabs on your local Canadians to make sure you know what they're doing. All right. Which Netflix action thriller did Bay direct in 2019? Is it Extraction, The Old Guard, Babe, Pig in the City, or 6 Underground? And the answer is 6 Underground. One person put Babe, Pig in the City. That was just a misstep. You fat fingered it. 3, Extraction, which was a very good movie. I like that one better. Or 2, The Old Guard. A couple of you.
Extraction was great.
Oh,
Old
really?
Guard, I didn't like. Babe, Pig in the City, it's okay. I didn't see 6 Underground.
Slightly better than Old Guard. But I had a Canadian in there, so there you go.
But I'll watch Extraction. I'll watch that again. That was good.
Yeah, I would too. There's a sequel coming for that one. So maybe we could do an episode on Extraction.
Oh, nice.
Q8. Here we go. Which Bay film featured characters named AJ Frost, Chick, Rockhound, and Bear? Oh, come on.
You should know this one. We still need a song for this. Can you put our song on a loop, or would that be annoying? That'd probably be annoying.
I don't think I can do a loop anyway, the way it comes up.
Can you just hum it?
That's the intro or the
Jeez,
segue.
no giving it away.
You should sing. Yeah, nice.
Sing.
Was the answer The Island, which I really like? Just watch that again. 13 Hours, Blood Diamond, or Armageddon? And the correct answer is, where did my mouse go again? Armageddon. 15 of you got that one correct. And let's check our leaderboard.
Ben, good to see you. I hear congratulations are in order. Congratulations to you, sir.
I think The Island was the best that Scarlett Johansson ever looked. I loved her in that movie. She still looks fantastic.
Fantastic, man. That's great. It's great news.
Aggie Greg has nudged his way to the top of the leaderboard at 220,000. Good old contestant 31 at 217,000. I'm rounding. Punked 202. Tamer might have moved up a little bit. I forget where you were before. Mocking Lazarus, Finest Funko, contested 22 on the charts now. Sheesmo and Sean. Here we go. It's still anybody's game. Q9, what horror film and TV franchise has Bay produced? I did that too, Funko Photo Lady. I did that one week because I kept trying to answer too fast. Too furious.
Yeah, that happens. Yeah, you can go from first to last real quick in this one.
I've been watching that the Young Sheldon, and they keep making references to Alf, and one of the sons in there, the oldest son's a football player. He's always wearing Houston Oilers gear. I love it. Anybody
ever see that movie? It's called Permanent Midnight. It's about the writer of Alf. Apparently, he was just this giant heroin addict, and stars Ben Stiller, and it was really good. But that's the subject matter. Is this guy that's just a terrible drug addict?
I gotta watch that.
Who writes Alf. Yeah, it makes sense, doesn't it? Like, oh, okay, that's what produces Alf.
All right, Q9 was what horror film and TV franchise has Bay produced? Was it The Purge, Scream, Vampire Diaries, or Friday the 13th? And the answer was The Purge. 6 of you got
Corey
tripped
Thompson's
up by Scream. There's Corey.
Welcome, Corey.
2 of you got tripped up by Friday the 13th. Nobody fell for The Vampire Diaries, which I was a guilty pleasure. I like that show as well.
You done messed up, AA Ron.
Here you go. Question 10. Which of his movies has the lowest Rotten Tomatoes rating at 15%? Wow.
Ouch.
Dang, that's... I think I'd have gotten this one.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'd have gotten this one. Yeah, Corey, you see what's up. 3 seconds.
This is the first time I've actually brought it up on my phone to see what it displays as.
Interesting. Yeah, it's a really clean plug-in overlay. Mm-hmm. Which of his movies has the lowest Rotten Tomatoes score, a rating at 15%? Is it Bad Boys 2, Transformers The Last Night, Pearl Harbor, or Rampage? And the answer is Transformers The Last Night. A bunch of you thought Rampage. Did he direct Rampage?
No.
I didn't think so.
That was a red herring, folks.
It feels in ways like a Michael Bay movie. And I enjoyed it. Anything The Rock's in. Come on. All right, question 11. Up next. Here we go. Bay started his film career interning for which director? Is it? Well, you see the answers. I'm not going to read them. Bay started his film career interning for which director? I always feel like if I say them, I'm swaying people.
Oh, yeah.
Like they don't know and they hear what I say and then just go to that one.
Mm-hmm.
Odin pops on the last question. All of these could have been 15%. And I love how your avatar is spot on, Odin pops.
Yeah, that's great. It looks real nice. Yeah, this lines up well. Like we'll the trivia really does take like 30 minutes to get through.
So much fun.
I think it's a lot of fun. You guys let us know. Give us some feedback on this if you want more questions, less questions. I don't know.
We'll start taking buy-ins and payouts. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, go.
Oh, I was just gonna say, I did. There is that other game option that we could do, maybe as a separate stream or something, where we do the knockout one.
That would be fun.
You have to answer correctly. If you don't, you're out, and then it just kind of narrows down the players and stuff.
We should. We got to try it at some point. Bay started his film career interning for which director? Was it Spielberg, Alfred Hitchcock? I don't think that timeline lines up. Joe Dante, Gremlins, or George Lucas? And the answer is surprised. I would have gone Spielberg as well, folks, but it was George Lucas.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, they have very different styles.
Yeah,
that's great.
I was reading the wiki on him, and all he was doing was like filing the storyboards or something, and he was quoted as saying he didn't think the movie was going to be very good. It was Raiders of the Lost Ark, I think.
Oh, dang.
He was wrong. He admitted it was a really good movie after.
That question hurt. Only 3 people got it right, and Finest Funko dominated. That's going to change our leaderboard for sure.
That's a good idea. Do the knockout for March Madness.
I was thinking about that when you were describing it. Aggie Greg still on top and extending his lead. Punked in second. Contestant 31 dropped by getting one wrong, I think. Finest Funko, Mocking Lazarus, Savage still in there. Tamer's still in there. Draco's now moving up on the board, and Mr. 250 unfortunately has dropped. But there's still a few questions left. Going on now to question number 12. Bay began as a music video director. Which artist did he not make a video for? Ooh, they're getting tough.
Mm-hmm. We are in the last bit here, folks. This is where the points swing.
Sean, can I get a parachute for my fall down the leaderboard? Cheesemo, here comes Daddy.
They are.
Ooh, Vanessa's right, too. These are make or break questions.
This is where you start crying a little bit.
Corey, I gave you a shout out for this on my stream earlier. Did y'all know Whataburger came by my stream last Wednesday? The Whataburger?
Yeah, that's cool.
That was amazing. All right, let's see what our answer is. Bay began as a music video director. Which artist did he not make a video for? Was it Shaka Khan, Aerosmith? That would have been pretty funny if it was Aerosmith. Wilson Phillips or Meatloaf? And the real answer is Shaka Khan. Ooh, that one got some people.
Ooh, yeah. Everybody was all over on that one.
I would have said Wilson Phillips. I'll admit it. That's crazy.
Really diverse. He did videos for tons of people, and you just wouldn't. Donny Osmond was one of them. You just wouldn't. You can't pinpoint any particular genre or anything like that. Jamie. So.
All right, I want to see the scores because I think this one tripped. We see that this one tripped up a lot of people again. Oh, Cheesemo coming through on his "Here Comes Daddy" comment. Uh-oh. Guess what name I don't see at the top there?
Uh-oh.
Did it cost him? No, he's still going good. Aggie Greg still in first.
Greg looking good. Keep that spot.
Here we go. Next question, 13. 3 more. Bay has acted in several movies. In which movie did he play the frat boy? Oh.
Nerds in Paradise. You're in class. That's great. Just tell me you're playing a very important trivia.
Struggle is real. Ben Feldman.
Uh-oh.
It's because you're cooking. Jesus.
No.
Let's see. The options for this one. Which movie did he play the frat boy? Was it A Perfect Murder, Coyote Ugly, Mystery Men, or Revenge of the Nerds? I'll admit I probably would have said Coyote Ugly. The right answer. No one got the right answer. Can you believe that?
He was actually also in Coyote Ugly.
No kidding. That's crazy. He played the frat boy in Mystery Men, which that's the superhero movie Ben Stiller, right? That's
Ben
that
Stiller,
one?
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Wow. Let's see how bad that hurt.
Yeah, that's going to hurt people.
No one got it, but Aggie Greg, I don't think he lost enough for it to take him down.
Negatives all around.
He's 50,000 point lead. I think he may have this one. Actually, you might be better off just to not answer anymore.
I don't know.
Just in case. Just wait till the last second where it's like 1 point and then answer. Okay, here we go. Question 14. Just 2 more questions left. Which famous ad campaign did he direct in 1993? God, it's a tough one too.
Your audio just went crazy. Oh.
It's been doing that from time to time, and I don't know why.
You're waiting till the end, huh? That might be a good strategy.
I think it's a good tactic.
The only thing it's missing is, like, I remember in a similar setup is where they would get like when it went down and like closer to the end, they would narrow out. Yeah, they would take away some. I would like that add-on. That
would be nice, because then you'd have like 8 answers, and then they slowly diminish. Molly's messing with the audio. That son of a. Which famous ad campaign did he direct in 93? Is it Where's the Beef, Got Milk, Just Do It, or Obey Your Thirst? Mm-hmm. And the right answer is Got Milk, not the others. A few people got tripped up. Oh, I keep wanting to check the scores again. Let's check one more time before we go into the final question.
I think that was his best directing ever.
Ooh, Dracos. Dang.
All right.
Big score there. Unfortunately, that wasn't enough. Aggie Greg is still leading by 40,000. I think he's got this. He's got it on lockdown.
Yeah, you got a strategy there.
Let's see who comes in second and third here on this final question. Here we go. Which actor stars in the most Michael Bay films with a total of 6?
Nobody's going to know this. It's just a guessing game.
I might have.
Really?
I know one it's not. The other 2, I don't know who they are. So I would have gone with this one. All right. The options here were Glenn Morshower, Jess Harnell, Reno Wilson, or Peter Cullen. I know who Peter Cullen is, and I know they didn't do enough Transformer movies for that.
Crispin Glover for the win.
Always a win. Corey. And the correct answer for the final question was Glenn Morshower. Always a military guy and everything.
Right, there was some people got that.
Yeah, 6 people. 7 people fell for the Transformers. That was, man, you got him with that one.
You're right, Greg. It should have been Sandra Bullock.
That'd have been great.
You got it, Ben.
That's hilarious. Nice. That means Aggie Greg.
Did you hold on? You did.
Yep. His points didn't change. He ended in 666 at the end there. Punked. Close second. I'm going to make a note of our 2, I'm going to put our top 3 winners there. Aggie Greg, Punked, and Mocking Lazarus. Let me put y'all down, and I'll reach out to you here on Twitch with a whisper if I don't already have your information.
They were all real actors.
I got you, Punked. I don't know if I have your address. Mocking Lazarus, I'm pretty sure I got yours, but if not, I'll reach out. It won't be tonight. I've been streaming now since 6 hours of streaming. So I think I need to stand up and go have a bite to eat.
Dracos has got a good quote there. 11th place is like getting 2 first places, so I'm a winner in my mind.
Oh my God, Dracos. Dracos is one of the newest additions to the Nerd Unite family, and I really dig in this kid. Shout out to Qatar.
Yeah, look up Glenn Morshower. You'll be like, yeah, I've seen his face before.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. I don't know how I know his name, but...
He's one of those guys. He's like... there's those actors that are just in a ton of movies and you're never going to know their name. And, but you're always like, oh yeah, I know that guy, but that's it.
Congratulations, Falconer.
Yeah. Congrats everybody. That was a lot of fun as always. I'm glad you guys enjoy the trivia. Oh, fantastic. We got some stickers. Stickers are coming out to you as well, I believe. And yeah, thanks everybody for coming. We're going to keep doing these lives. We're going to announce again, we're going to do that watch along for Coming to America. We're recording the Masters of the Universe episode tomorrow, so that will be coming out sometime after, not too long after. So that'll be our first podcast release for the new season. So excited about that to get things rolling. And we're going to have plenty more coming after that. So thanks everybody for coming. My sign off is support a writer, read a book.
Nerds unite.
Nerds unite. Good night, everybody.